Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 9. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 9. The Lord Yahawah shall establish thee in a holy Salaki. The Lord Yahawah shall establish thee an holy people unto himself, as he has swore unto thee, if thou shalt keep his commandments. Keep the commandments of the Lord Yahawah thy power, and walk in his ways. And all the people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord Yahawah, and they shall be afraid of thee. And the Lord shall make thee plenteous in goods in all thy fruits of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy ground, in the land which the Lord swore unto thy fathers to give thee. The Lord shall open unto thee his good treasures, the heavens to give the rain unto thy land in his season, and to bless all the work of thy hand. And thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow. And the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail, and thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath, if that thou hearken unto the commandments of the Lord Yahawah thy power, which I command thee this day, to observe and to do them. And thou shalt not go aside from any of the words which I command thee this day, to the right hand or to the left, to go after other gods to serve them. I'd like to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shemel Shabbat Shem HaKodash, the Wadi Yahweh Shemel Shah, for giving us the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who deserve double honors rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word in sincerity and truth, and being faith-based, and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars. Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. 200 million missiles sent to the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lifting the whole full act into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens, rightfully so. Just going through some scriptures, and I brought this out. The Lord took the course of this video. I'm just a vessel, and learning these scriptures and being taught, right? Learning, because you have to be taught. You can't just learn on your own. Somebody to teach you and break it down to you, and then you go out and you break it down. This is a chain reaction, and Moses passed it down to the priest, the words of the Lord. Yahawah passed it down to Moses, and so on and so on when you go through the scriptures. And now we got it now. And the scripture speaks about I read this the other day. Jeez. Here we go again. I don't even ask for this and it does it. Alright, for our learning. Let me see something. See if that pop up. Salakia. for our learning. Oh, that's why. All right, I think I got it. Yeah. Romans chapter 15, verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. So that's what these scriptures is for. See, what I read in Deuteronomy, none of that happened yet. All right. We broke, we read Deuteronomy chapter 28, we broke all the laws. We broke all the commandments. Okay, we didn't follow to somewhere, somehow, through the whole nation, every law was broke. So that every commandment was broke. So we couldn't, we beneath because we broke the laws. Okay, we not on top. Okay, we are way in the bottom. But now, since we got the scriptures and we've been taught how to conduct ourselves through the scriptures, we becoming learned men and learned women. We understand that our ancestors were us, and we are coming back in a reincarnation, regeneration, and we are taking hold of these words, understanding that if we do scriptures, do our learning, right, what it just said right here, it says Romans chapter 15, verse 4, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning. So now we are learning again. See, this thing, we get it. We die, we come back as baby. We it's in our remembrance, and we try to follow suit to the best I can. Every time, closer and closer we get to the end, the more we absorb. Okay, because remember, the Lord, when we read it, we're gonna go back. I'm about to die if I don't lose my point, but the Spirit just gave me this scripture. So, for our learning, that we through patience, and that's something we gotta learn. We gotta learn to have patience, because we can't force our crops. Like, for example, we plant our seed, we can't force the seed to grow into a tree. We gotta have patience. So we gotta grow in this thing too. You take your notes, you take your study. It's just a whole bunch of process, and at the same time, it's a process of elimination. So we're mortifying our members. I'm gonna get that scripture too. If that pops up, Salaki, it just came to me. Mortify our members. Salaki. Maybe this word ain't supposed to be there. First, Galatians chapter 3, verse 5. Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth: fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil, concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry. All these things is why these are things this through the Spirit that this came up. Just by me reading this, and the Lord has fed me these 2 verses. We did all these things. I told you, the whole nation as a nation, we broke all these laws. This is why we can't be over the other nations. That's why we are beneath, as the scripture says. Those verses came. I was going through some verses, and then it led me to Deuteronomy, and our king at the time, which was Moses, he was explaining, if we, and our prophet, which is, he was the head of our nation at that time, and he was explaining all the things, and that's why I said, and it's written for aforetime, and we are learning it now. This is happening, right? It's a learning process of things we shouldn't be doing, with things we should be doing. And right now, like it says right here, it says mortify. Right, Colossians chapter 3, verse 5. Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, upon this planet Earth. Okay, we have to eliminate these things. That's why we can't be. It is about perfection, because it said, wait, I'm gonna go. When we read this from I'm gonna go back and read this verse. I just came back. I just read, right. Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth: fornication, uncleanliness, inordinate affection, evil, concupiscence,